Hi, gang. Bob Boving with you for the Mystery Project. And tonight, the newest Peggy Delaney story by James W. Nichol. Peggy, Amber, and Carlos are moving into their new house. The painting and fixing up are all happy tasks and going well. Carlos' little daughter Laura is coming to stay for the weekend. Their world looks calm, if it weren't for that darn dog. Kyra Harper stars in Everybody Happy?
Hello there. You've reached Peggy Delaney, Toronto Tribune. If you have something confidential you want to pass on, just leave your name and number. The walls have ears. I'll get back to you. If you're calling to give me fulsome, unqualified praise for my columns, feel free now. If you're calling to scream at me, fascist, socialist, cop hater, cop lover, pro-lesbian, anti-lesbian, or anything else that strikes your fancy, go for it. After all, this is a quasi-democracy.
Hi, Bernie.
Hi.
You're not busy, are you?
No, just sitting here doing up my payroll for the next week, going happily broke. Next stop, the funny farm.
You've been saying that for 10 years.
Yeah, well, I've been going broke for 10 years.
You think you've got problems? I'm so far behind, it's hopeless. I'm supposed to stay 3 columns ahead. The one that's due to go to press right away, plus 2 more. Well, guess what? I have no cushion left. I'm writing tomorrow's column today.
Uh-huh.
We're only half moved into the new house. I haven't even got drapes up yet. I should be shopping.
Mm-hmm.
Carlos is wandering around the new house with a hammer in his hand and a silly grin on his face.
No kidding.
Amber's finished painting her bathroom frosty peach. Now she's painting her bedroom chartreuse or something. Carlos's little girl Laura, she's staying over with us for the first time this weekend.
All sounds good to me.
Yeah. I should feel a lot happier than I do.
Shouldn't we all?
Everything's going really well, and I just feel anxious all the time. Kind of angry. I don't know why.
I do. And I'd tell you, too, but you wouldn't believe me.
Maybe I would.
Oh? Well, okay. You could do anything you wanted, whenever you wanted, not that long ago. Work all night, write a column every day, if you wanted to. A completely obsessed, unattached professional, right? And then Amber came to live with you, and then Carlos came along, and now his little daughter's part of this new Brady bunch you've got going. So, you're not in complete control of your life anymore. And you don't have a clue how to give up some control and still be happy. That is your problem.
You're saying I'm too controlling? I don't think so.
Well, just as an experiment, why don't you work 8 hours a day instead of 14 and let the people around you, whom you love, set the agenda for a bit. Just ease up a little. Go with the flow.
You sound like a fortune cookie.
Don't knock fortune cookies. I live by them. Open up. Be vulnerable. Find happiness, grasshopper.
You sure you don't mind?
No, of course not.
Julie, typically anxious mom that she is, just thought it would be a good idea that you two meet. Now that Laura's going to be spending every other weekend at our place.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think it's a good idea, too.
You've met Laura, but you've never met Julie.
That's right, Carlos.
Yeah, this is a good idea. That's funny. She doesn't seem to be here.
And you did say 10 o'clock.
Yes.
Saturday morning?
Yes.
Do you have a key? Let's just go in and wait.
I have a key, but you don't just go into your ex's house. It's not a good idea.
Carlos, hi. Oh, sorry, I tried to get here on time.
Oh, here she is.
Hi. You must be the famous Peggy Delaney. I'm Julie.
Hi, Julie. It's really
Carlos,
nice
we've had an accident.
What do you mean? An accident? Where's Laura?
Oh, she's all right. It's Buck. He's missing.
You're kidding.
No, I mean, that's where I was, walking up and down the streets. Laura's hysterical. She's riding around with Lou.
That's Julie's brother.
Who's Buck?
Why, Laura's dog, of course.
He's Laura's dog.
Oh.
She's just weeping, Carlos. Her little eyes are just red.
It's okay, Julie. We'll find him.
Can I get you anything? Orange juice, coffee, tea, a drink?
It's 10 o'clock Saturday morning, Julie.
Well, I know. I just thought newspaper people, they might enjoy a drink in the morning.
Orange juice sounds good.
I think it's the Mortons.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I do. They've done nothing but complain since we got back. He barks too loud. He chases the ball on their lawn. He pees on their flowers. Oh, orange juice. Do you want anything, Carlos?
No, thanks.
I take it the Mortons are the neighbors.
Yeah, on the west side. They moved in. Julie, when did the Mortons move in?
Let's see. Oh, 3 years before I met you.
Right. This is Julie's dad's house. He was a cop, too. That's how I met.
Julie, I know. You told me.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as they moved in here, the first thing they did was complain about our fence, 6 inches over their property line. It's only been there for 20 years. And our willow tree putting roots into their garden. Lou playing his music too loud.
He's Julie's brother. He's with Laura now, driving around looking for Buck.
You mentioned that.
They even complained about Laura cutting across their front lawn. And they just hate Buck. Here's your orange juice. I didn't know how big a glass you wanted.
Oh, that's great, thanks.
There's just no way that Buck got out of his run without some help, Carlos. I mean, that's all I can say. I didn't tell Laura that, of course.
Well, he could have jumped the fence.
He's never jumped the fence. Not once. Not since we've got him.
Maybe he got under the fence.
No, it's on a cement pad.
A dog can't dig under a cement pad.
Oh, okay.
I put him out at 8 o'clock. Laura went out about 9 and he was gone.
Was the gate open?
No, it was just like he disappeared into thin air. Everything the same as when I put him out. His water bowl, his breakfast, his toys, his house, all there. I think the Mortons came over and stole him. I don't know what else to think.
But to do what with him?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll go and see if they've seen Buck.
They'll lie.
Nevertheless, I'll go and ask them. If I don't come back in 5 minutes, call the SWAT team.
It's not a joke, Carlos. Your daughter is just heartbroken.
I know.
I wouldn't put it past the Mortons to take him to the vet, say he's their dog, and have him put down.
Really?
Oh, yes. I mean, you've no idea.
How long have you had Buck?
Just over a year. I got him from the pound after everything fell to pieces around here. I thought maybe a dog would be a good thing for Laura. It was a very difficult period of time in all our lives, particularly Laura's. I mean, to have her father go away. Buck was wonderful. Buck made all the difference in the world.
Well, good.
What were you planning to do with Laura this weekend?
I don't know.
Take her to the zoo or the science center? A movie. Carlos usually finds something interesting to do with her.
Oh, well, I hadn't really thought about that yet.
I don't know whether she should go. She's going to be very upset.
Uh-huh.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, I need a coffee.
Where's Carlos? And Laura?
They're still there. Laura's dog ran away.
Oh, no.
Everybody's looking for it. I came home in a cab.
How come?
Oh, I'm way behind on my deadlines. I have to work. Besides, the whole neighborhood's out looking for the dog. It's a regular posse. I was just in the way.
Did you meet, you-know-who?
Yeah.
What'd she look like?
She's a redhead, short.
How old?
I think she's younger than Carlos. Butter wouldn't melt in her mouth.
What do you mean?
Well, she was talking about when Carlos left. As if it was some kind of surprise, as if she didn't know why. All wide-eyed innocence. Oh, I had to get a dog for Laura, and all this crap. Meanwhile, the reason he left was because she was fooling around with an old boyfriend.
Really?
Yes.
That's awful.
And Carlos, everything she says, he does. Nice and quiet, accommodating. And I know why, too.
Why?
Because if he ever let out his real feelings about her, he'd smash her into next week.
Oh, he can't do that.
Well, I know he can't, honey. It's just a manner of speaking. But I know how he feels. She's going to be real trouble. She says Laura might not be able to come for the weekend now. She's too upset.
Oh, no. I had all these things planned to do with her.
Yeah, me too. I had a funny thought on the way home.
What was that?
Maybe Julie hid the dog somewhere and pretended it was lost just to mess up this weekend.
Mom, that's crazy.
Yeah, well, if the shoe fits.
No, I mean, that doesn't make any sense crazy. She wouldn't do that to her own kid and make Laura so upset and everything, would she?
No, probably not. Carlos says she's a really good mother. Well, that's another reason why he tries to keep everything nice. He thinks Laura is better off with her mom. He just wants the best for Laura.
The dog probably ran away.
Julie sent Carlos over to these neighbors she doesn't like. They didn't know anything about the dog's disappearance. But when he came back, he was checking out the dog's run, so I went out there with him. It's attached to the back of the house. It has a fence on 3 sides, about 6 feet high, and the dog couldn't dig its way out because it's on cement. There's a gate that opens up to the rest of the backyard, but it was latched shut.
So you mean somebody stole their dog? Who would do that?
Well, sometimes people steal purebred dogs, but Buck's just a mixed border collie, a mutt, according to Carlos. And sometimes people grab dogs to sell to labs.
Yeah, I know. Well, maybe it was just some neighborhood kids, and they opened the gate to let the dog out to play, and it ran away.
Yeah, well, maybe. But why would it run away? Unless it went back to its old house.
What old house?
Well, wherever it lived before. Julie said she got it from the pound. I suppose I could call Carlos on his cell and make that suggestion.
You should, Mom.
No, I got a lot of work to do.
It's just a phone call, Mom.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah?
Hi.
Hi. You got home okay?
Yeah. Any sign of the dog yet?
No.
Oh, that's too bad. Is Julie driving around with you?
Yeah, she's right here. Lou's looking after Laura.
All right. Carlos, Amber and I had an idea. Maybe some kids let the dog out and it ran home to its previous owner.
Possible. But why today? It's been out without a leash on lots of times.
Well, I just thought it might be worth checking on. I can do it.
Really?
Sure. Just ask Julie which pound she got him from, and tell her I'm glad to help out.
Right.
What did you just say? You're gonna...
Shh.
Julie says Rogers Road in Dufferin.
Great. I'll call you back if I find out anything.
Right.
Well, I'll call you back by the way. Bye.
I thought you said you were busy.
I am. But this is important, too. The poor kid's lost her dog.
Well, let's see. October 23rd last year. Sabo with an S, is that how you spell your last name?
Yes.
Julie?
Yes.
And you're concerned your dog might have returned to its previous owner?
Well, he's tried to take off a couple of times before this.
Oh, let's see. 5-year-old part border collie, black with a white face. Well, we had him neutered, updated all his shots. Reason previous owner gave him up was situation changed, can't keep.
Do you have a name?
Well, it should be here. Yeah, Mildred Whitestone. 1365 Dufferin Street. No phone number, I'm afraid.
Oh, that doesn't matter. I'll just go over there.
That's strange.
What?
Oh, no, well, not strange, but this address.
What about it?
Well, it's just, it rings a bell. Tommy Drake. Huh, sweet kid. He volunteered here late last year, and because he was so good with the animals, we hired him for the summer. Let me just check see if he's still here on our mailing list. Yeah, here he is. 1365 Dufferin Street, care of Mildred Whitestone. It's Tommy's address.
If he came back here, I'd shoot him.
Why? Was he that bad a dog?
I already got rid of him once. These clothes aren't going to dry. It's too damn cold out. I hate hanging them in the basement. They get a smell on them.
Right.
Be nice to have a washer and dryer, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Be nice to afford the laundromat. Do you know how much it costs to keep a dog a week?
Well, not really. Buck's not my dog. He's the dog of a friend.
Buck, is it? Oh, that's a good one. Seeing that's all he ever did. Make money disappear. I tried my best. I couldn't make it work.
With the dog?
Not with the dog, with the person who owned the dog.
Oh?
With Tommy. He bawled his eyes out the day he came home and his dog was gone. I'd warned him 1,000 times if he didn't quit skipping school, I'd give the damn dog away, so I had to. All that kid ever wanted to do was build model airplanes, ride around on his bike, and play with his dog. Tommy's slow. He's not my kid. He landed here when my sister died. Nobody else would take him. It's not like I don't have enough kids of my own. Take a look at this laundry.
So, where's Tommy now?
My brother got him a job at this cartage company. They haul junk out to landfill sites. He moved out.
Uh-huh. How old is Tommy?
18. On the outside. Inside, he's a 10-year-old.
Mildred said I know where Tommy lives.
She thought you might. You got him a job with a friend of yours, right?
Hand me that wrench, will you?
Which one?
That one. No, the small one.
Here.
Thanks. You know what kind of car this is?
A Studebaker.
That's right. Know the year?
How old do you think I am?
It's a 48.
No kidding. Look, could you turn that music down a little bit? Thanks.
So, you think Tommy stole your dog?
No, I think it's possible that he might have taken back his dog from a friend of mine. The only problem is she has this little 6-year-old daughter who's just heartbroken. So, well, if he didn't take the dog, I'd like to know that. And if he did, I'd like a chance to talk to him.
Tommy's my sister's kid, eh? Not Mildred. Another one.
Yeah, Mildred told me that.
She died.
She told me that, too.
Tommy's a little different. He doesn't have a lot going for him. He likes coming around here, but I haven't seen any dog with him.
Well, it just went missing early this morning.
What kind?
Part border collie, black and white.
Right. That's his old dog, all right.
Thought it might be. Did you know Tommy had a job at the Humane Society this past summer?
Yeah. He told me. He was proud of it.
Did you know it was the same Humane Society where Mildred took his dog?
No. I never thought about it.
Well, he volunteered there at first, probably as soon as he found out that's the place his dog went. They liked him so much they gave him a paying job.
Yeah, cleaning out pens and stuff for the summer.
I think Tommy figured out how to look up records on their computer by watching other people do it and found out my friend's address.
And stole his dog back.
Uh-huh. The only thing is, it would take a lot of planning and patience, and for someone like...
No. Tommy's smart. I mean, in his own way. He can remember everything. He knows where every tool, every bolt is in this garage. And if he gets an idea into his head, that's it. He's Mr. Stubborn. Believe me. I can see him doing everything you said.
So, where does that lead us?
Tommy's never had anything in his life. Only this dog.
Uh-huh.
People give him jobs, but it's more out of charity. Tommy knows that.
Right.
And that dog, it gave Tommy nothing but love.
Yeah.
But Tommy has to live with people, not dogs, right? He has to grow up. At least as much as he can, and learn he can't do just whatever he wants. When I got Tommy that job with my friend, part of the deal was that Tommy got to stay in a room in his basement, because he's not paying him much. That's where he is, over at my friend's place.
Hi. Nice dog.
Thanks. He can do lots of tricks.
Yeah, I can see that. My name's Peggy.
Hi. My name's Tommy, and this here is Happy.
Happy?
Yeah, that's what I named him.
Uh-huh. Oh, well, he looks happy.
Yeah, he's a good dog. Oh, you're such a good dog.
Tommy, I think I know where that dog came from.
What do you mean?
I know he's your dog, but I also know the people who live in the house you took him from this morning.
He's my dog.
I know. But your aunt gave him away over a year ago, didn't she? He's been living with this little girl ever since, and she misses him too.
I got him when he was just a little puppy. Somebody gave him to me. I looked after him. I taught him all kinds of things. Myself.
Uh-huh.
He knew it was me right away. So he's my dog.
Tommy, can I ask you a question?
No.
Why didn't you take Happy back until now? You found out where he lived during the summer. Was it because you didn't want to bring him back to your aunt's again? You needed to quit school and find work and a place to live first? But I bet you watched the house where Happy was staying a lot. I bet you saw that little girl playing with him. Her name's Laura. She's only 6 years old.
I know. I saw her.
Did Happy like playing with her, too?
Yeah. Sometimes.
She thinks he's her dog. I don't know what to do.
I'm going to keep him.
Uh-huh.
I know how that little girl feels.
Do you?
You bet I do. I really know. Is she crying?
Yes.
Yeah? Well, I cried too.
Hi again.
Hi.
Still driving around?
No, I dropped Julie off at her place. I'm on my way over to the grocery store, picking up some ice cream for Laura.
Oh? I guess that means you haven't found the dog.
No.
Well, ice cream's the next best thing.
Laura doesn't think so. I'm going to make her a Coke float. She likes Coke floats.
Well, good for you. She has a lot of love in her life.
Yeah.
And she'll get over this.
Well, he's only been gone half a day. He'll probably still show up.
Uh-huh.
It's about 1 now. Let's give it 2 more hours, and I'll see how Laura's feeling about coming over for the weekend.
Okay. Whatever's best for Laura. Carlos, do you think I'm way too controlling?
Where did that one come from?
I'm just asking.
Well, no.
Good. I'm glad.
Right. I'm glad you're glad.
Anyway, I guess you didn't find anything out about Buck either.
No.
You've just heard the latest episode of Peggy Delaney by James W. Nichol, a play called Everybody Happy? In the cast today, Kyra Harper was Peggy, Caterina Scorsone was Amber, John Stalker was Bernie, George Buza was Carlos Szabo. With them were Amanda Hancox as Julie Szabo, Karen Woolridge as Mildred Whitestone, Nicholas Rice as the Humane Society worker, Richard Clarkin as Roger, and John White as Tommy Drake. The music was composed and conducted by Milan Kimlicka and performed by Ray Parker, Kevin McKenzie, Rick Whitelaw, and Scott Alexander. The recording engineer was Wayne Richards, with sound effects by Matt Wilcott. The associate producer was Colleen Woods. Production and direction were by Bill Howell, the executive producer of the Mystery Project. Our coordinating producer is Barry Morgan. I'm Bob Boving, thanking you for listening and inviting your comments. You have a direct line to us if you go to our webpage at www.radio.cbc.ca/programs/Mystery Project, all one word, and find Contact Us in the left-hand column. We're as close as your keyboard. See you next week.